folks, today I want to show you two excellent flashlights that are powered by 18650 cells like this one. It's a good cell, it has a lot of energy, it gives good run times and good brightness. It's a solid option for EDC. Now those are two 18650 lights. The one is the Thorfire TK15S. It has a side switch and a tail switch. Tail switch is forward clicky, so if you push forward the light goes on. This one is a flashlight without any side switch. It just has a reverse clicky. So you click the switch, and when the switch reverses, then the light comes on. Those lights are very different, but both represent excellent deals. The Wuben L50 is a little bit bigger. It goes for like 17 or 18 euros if you get an offer on Amazon. And for that you get a really excellent light with a charging port. What I love about that charging port is even if the charging port is open, the light is still water resistant. I had it underwater for more than an hour and there was no water ingress at all. With the Thorfire TK15S, you get a side switch. The light is also rated water resistant. I had it underwater for over an hour. There was slight water ingress through the front glass because they placed the O-ring behind the glass and not in front of the glass. So there is no perfect seal, but it suffered no damage, and I would say it is still resistant to heavy rain or short submersion. So it is still fully outdoor proof for the most part. I wouldn't take it kayaking or something like that, obviously. Now, these are budget options. This one runs on Amazon for 9 euro or something like that. This one for 17 if you get a good deal. In my opinion, those lights are worth way more. At least a few years ago, you would have paid at least 30 to 40. And sometimes you can still pay that if it says, instead of Thorfire, if it says Phoenix, you pay triple or quadruple the price, and you don't get that much more, in my opinion. Now I also have expensive lights like these army tags. These army tags actually give you more value because they're ultra robust. You can take them snorkeling, whatever, whatnot. They have some peculiarities when it comes to the LED color and to the overall design, but those are small details. You don't need to spend 5 or 8 times as much for a light. You get an excellent performance with these budget lights. What I liked about the L50 is the switch. I was surprised because the switch is rather awkward. It's small, it's off center, there's a USB port on the back. That's why I never bought this light till I saw a really good deal, because I couldn't imagine that this is any good. But the switch, although being a reverse clicky, which I don't prefer actually, is excellent. You only need to do a very slight tap to switch the modes, but double tap to get the blinky mode, which is a SOS mode, which is useful. So I really like the switch. The brightness is rated at 1200 lumens, and I think it's more than that. It has a substantial body. It does well on heat sinking. It does not really get very hot. I did a runtime test on that. I'll show you the video later, so to see how it performs overall. But it is definitely a performer. It has a really good punch. It has the hotspot is very defined. The spill is useful. It's more like a police light. It is bright white light. There is no bluish hint in there like on cheaper LED lights. So I really like the color, although I'm into warmer LED colors because it just gives you a better rendition when you go outside and observe the animal and plant life. Now the Thorfire TK15S has a few excellent features too. It has a very soft hotspot, so it's a bit floody, but it still gives you good range, of course. And it has a beautiful neutral white tint, which almost gives you a pretty warm color rendition, so it's excellent for outdoor. It will give you a pretty color rendition. It will be very pleasant when you go outdoor. We'll see outdoor beam shots later. The switch is a little bit on the mushy side. It's not very defined. It has a long travel way, but it is a forward clicky, so it gives you momentary on. You don't need to completely depress or engage the button. So that is an advantage. The side switch works well, although I'm not a big fan of side switches. Avoid them wherever you can. The modes go in a wave pattern, up and down, up and down. If you do a double click, you get into strobe. And that's where it gets interesting, because this flashlight has a no compromise mode memory. That means turn it off and you turn it on, it comes on in strobe. That is really, really cool. I've seen that on other Thorfire lights as well, the old VG25, and I always miss that on most other flashlights, because there's nothing wrong with putting a strobe mode on memory. Because you might be in a situation where you feel not safe in an area, or there are dogs around, and you might want to put your strobe on memory to just have it ready. One push and then you have a strobe. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a beacon mode. You also can put the beacon mode on mode memory. So I really like that about this flashlight. Of course, it does not come with an internal charging function. This package does not include a battery, so you need to have a battery and you need to have a charger. And then you pay 8 or 9 euro. The machining, fit and finish is excellent. The Wuben comes with a 2600 milliamp battery, and of course the internal charging mechanism. So the Wuben for $17 is a full package. The machining is very good. It's on par with other quality flashlight manufacturers in the budget range like Thorfire and so on. So those are two excellent deals. Let's look at the outdoor beam shots. So we're starting with the Wuben L50. So nice tight hotspot, very wide light, good range. You can see the tree, you can see the little hat. Yeah, color rendition, yeah, everything is a little bit whitewashed. Colors are missing, but that's to be expected from this type of light. It's a Osram P90 LED, so a very unusual LED actually. Now we have the Thorfire TK15S, warmer light, better color rendition. At least my eye can tell that it is way better color rendition. Floodier, hotspot is wider. So it's also a little bit of a smaller 18650 light. Now both of them on at the same time. On the right side you have the Thorfire, on the left side you have the Wuben L50. So yeah, two very nice lights. For the price, they're really, really awesome. This was Wear and Tear. Thank you for watching. Over and out.